through my veins. On the pitch where the glory remains, the cockerel stands brave on the crest. North London pride, this ain't no jest. From lane to the new shining ground, echo chants where the legends are found. Heroes carved in the heart of time, we march on through grit and grime. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. Echoes of King and Greaves in the air. Every goal, the sound declares. Heartbeats pound like a drummer's song, marching forward, fierce and strong. We're the ones who rise in the clash. Numbers running in a white shirt dash. History burns in the roaring crowd. Every game we scream it loud. Tottenham, Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. We're the ones who rise in the clash. Numbers running in a white shirt dash. History burns in the roaring crowd. Every game we scream it loud. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire.
Hello, there you go. Hello, everyone. Good evening, or good afternoon, and good morning, wherever you're watching this watch along. And big up to everyone. Welcome to THFC, to We Die Home, Tottenham past, present, and an exciting future under Thomas Frank as we head away to the American Express Stadium to take on Brighton. And there is your starting 11. Sorry, no before the whistle today was on We Are Tottenham TV, so I didn't have enough time to do both streams, so I decided to put both streams together and bring you sort of a double sword. So Tottenham playing a 4-2-3-1 formation with the Vicario on goal. We've got a back four of Porro, Romero, captain, Mickey van der Ven, your doggy making a return to the lineup. We've got the pivot two of the back, the sort of number sixes in Bentancur and Palunia. We've got Lucas Bergville in the number 10. And then up front, we have a midfield tree of Odegaard, Richarlison, and Kudus. Yes, there is a couple of changes to the team that played on Tuesday. Xavi is to the bench. Colo is not in the squad. Apparently, he has a dead leg. Of course, your doggy does come in for Jed Spence. And here is the bench for you guys. It's Danso, Archie Gray, Brennan Johnson, Antonio Kingsley, the reserve keeper, Papa Sarr, Dean Scarlett, and Xavi Simons, and of course Jed Spence, and of course Dean Scarlett as well, Mateus Tell on the bench. Guys, what do you think? Look, it's going to be a tight game. It's not easy going up there. We went up there last year with 2-0 up and we lost 3-2. I don't think that would happen today. But today's important. Today's important that we get the 3 points on the board. And I think we can. I'm going for a 3-0 win. I'd love to know what you guys think in the chat. If you're over an X, let me know as well. Don't be afraid to get involved. And if you put a message in, it will come up here on the stream here on YouTube, and you get involved as well. So I want to say big up to Shawnee Mannix, who's joining me. Big up to you, Shawnee. Hope you're doing says good morning or good afternoon, Dermot. Shawnee, anytime you want to join me for a watch along, lad, you're more than welcome to come on and join me. It would lovely to have the company. The only thing that worries me about this game coming up is that we haven't got a great record against Brighton. 2 wins out of the last 5 at Brighton and all in the Premier League. Only 2 wins. They're both 2-1 wins as well. Brighton are a well-organised, team in the Premier League. He's got them playing well. No, they haven't started brilliantly this season. I think, 13th with 1 win, 1 draw, and 2 defeats. And us Tottenham we started very well. Could be today 4 wins out of our first 5. We've got 3 wins and that 1 defeat against Bournemouth at home. But also more probably important that we've got clean sheets as well. So we're looking at 4 clean sheets out of our last 5 games in all competitions, which compared to last season, we didn't get many. We got, 14 out of 60 games in all competitions last season. So, look, it's a big difference. I think he's made this more defensively tighter at the back. And it's so refreshing that we can change fullbacks for one for the other, which I think is brilliant. I think your doggy coming in, I think it's a good time to give Jed Spence a break, actually. He's had a lot going on since the start of the season. Got his first England call as well for England. And he has been playing well, but I thought Tuesday he looked a bit tired. He looked a little bit jaded, so maybe he needed today out. He may see him in the second half for about 15, 20 minutes, but I don't think you will. I think you more see him on Tuesday against Doncaster. Of course, that game you were here live here as well. But I'm looking forward to this game. It should be a good game. It should be an exciting game. It should be a place where we haven't done well in the past. And I just want to look at some stats that I got for this game. Where is it now? Here it is. Some stats for this game. It was one stat here. This is the referee, by the way. The referee is Chris Kavanagh. The assistants are Dan Cook and Ian Hussein. 4th official, Tom Neild. And then the VAR is Neil Davis. It's going to be very interesting how VAR works today after the debacles we've had during the week, after the debacles of last weekend's game as well, away to West Ham. But look, it's all about momentum. It's all about building up to the game, isn't it? It's all about getting, having the right attitude for this game. It really is. If you're looking about Premier Leagues, 16, we played them 16 times over the years in the Premier League with 1 draw. Bournemouth have had 6 wins, 4 at home, 2 away. We have had 6 and 1. We've only won 3 times at the American Express Stadium, so it really is not. We've had, not one of our biggest hunting grounds, to be fair. League positions, guys. Well, of course, there's Brighton 13th with 1 win, 1 draw, 2 defeats. Only scored 4 goals in their probably first 5 games. Tottenham, on the other hand, 3 in the 3rd place, 3 wins, 1 loss, 8 goals scored, and of course, all importantly, 3 clean sheets in the first 4 games. Can we make it 4 clean sheets in the first 5? And if we win today, but the first time since Jose Mourinho that we've won 3 games away on the bounce back in 2020. This is Tottenham's form guide coming into this game. Only 1 defeat in the last 5 in all competitions. Only 1 defeat in the last 4 in the Premier League as well. And as you can see, beat Burnley well, beat Manchester City well. The Bournemouth game for me, right, is a bit of a hard one because we didn't play well. For whatever reason, was it a hangover from the City game? We just didn't click. But we did back that up just after the international break with a 3-0 win away West Ham. And then, of course, we did beat Villarreal in the Champions League on Tuesday. Not the greatest game in the world, but the 3 points is 3 points. These are our last 5 games against Brighton. Of course, yes, we did lose 4-1 to them at the end of last season. We did a double over us last season. 4-1 defeat at the Lane in the last game of the season. The 3-2 defeat back in October when we were 2-0 up and we still lost 3-2. Of course, we did beat them in 2024 2-1. We lost 4-2 to them at the AMEX. So we haven't won at the AMEX for a while now. The only 2 wins against them have been at home. Our last 2 visits to the American Express Stadium, we've ended in defeat, either 4-2 or 3-2. I know they're both under Ange. I know they're both under a different system and a different way of playing, but we have to do that. We have to, buck that trend today, in my reason. Look, if you're looking for injuries, of course, Kulu's out, James Madison's out, Dragonson's out, Taki is still out as well, and then Dominic Solanke is out. Now, I was on We Are Tottenham TV, and I got asked the question, are we missing Dom Solanke? And I think we are missing him. I think we're missing him for his work rate. I think we're missing him also that he does 2 things what Harry Kane used to do: drop deep and link up play, but also be in the box. But we need a second striker to be in the box. But Thomas Frank doesn't play that system. So look, I'm looking forward to going back. But with no Simons today, Odegaard on the wing, will he offer us something different? He needs to be fair. Then of course this was my predicted 11. So basically I've got most of it right, apart from Papasar and Simons. So, it's, I forgot to do the predicted 11s. Just ran out of time, guys. I do apologize. I will be better organized once I'm back home next week. So do apologize. But yeah, that's all the stats. That's all you need to know before the big game today, guys. But do let me know what you think in the lineup. Do you like it? Do you think it's a lineup that can win us the game and take all 3 points back to White Hart Lane? Let's go in the chat. Say big up to Tequila. Big up to you, Tequila. I hope you're doing well, sir. He says Ange had a system sitting there scratching his head. He says, and there was a moon landing. Of course, you and me need to do a conspiracy show, Tequila. I'm telling you now, we have to do a conspiracy show. There's something there. Our strikers are woeful, Domo. I give a call to Bobby Samora. Tell him the laces. But yeah, I would actually get Robbie Keane to come back. Tell him lace up peace boots, come back. That's what I do. Shawnee question. Shawnee said, do you expect to see Simons central as a sub? If I'm looking at that system, I am thinking that he may leave Odegaard on for the game. So I'm more thinking Simons will come on and replace Lucas Burfield probably after the hour mark. And I think that's what you see. If you look at the bench, Dean Scarlett, not really a striker, is he? Not really a striker I think is going to make it in the Premier League. Nice Matez Tell. I think he will come good, but I was with Tequila on this. We should have loaned him for another season instead of buying him. I just think we should have done. But look, I quite like the lineup, actually. I really do. I like the idea of Palunio and Bentancur together. I like I said it on We Are Tottenham TV. Our back 5 is sorted. Our midfield is now sorted. So we need to work out the front 3. And I think we're nearly there with the front 3. We just need a striker and a left winger. And I think we're there. Don't know what the Great Dane is. I don't know. I don't know to Tequila. There is the man Thomas the Frank Engine. I do know what? He's been quite of a revolution since he came into Tottenham. He really has. We're only 15 minutes away from kickoff, guys, so I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to this game. Looking forward to the 3 points that it's going to bring, and that we're going to go up that league. Now, if we win, where does that leave us? You're asking. Where does that leave us? Right, and I will tell you. Of course, Liverpool did beat Everton 2-1 today, by the way, guys, in the early kickoff. If we win today, where's the points? Do you know? You think they'd give the points bit, wouldn't you? So if we win today, we could end up in second place today if results go our way. Arsenal playing tomorrow against Man City, so we can go up to second. 3 points behind Liverpool, who have started absolutely 5 out of 5 for Liverpool today. Arsenal are second with 9 points. We're third on 9 points. Bournemouth are fourth on 9 points. Chelsea are on 8 points in fifth. Sixth is Sunderland with 7. Everton on 7 points in 7th place. Man City 8th with only 6 points. Crystal Palace also 9th with 6 points. Newcastle 10th with 5 points. Fulham on 11th with 5 points. Then you've got a few clubs stuck together, all on 4 points. Brentford, Brighton, Manchester United, Nottingham Forest, Leeds, all on 4 points. And then you've got Burnley and West Ham on 3 points each, 17th and 18th respectively. Then Aston Villa and 19th with only 2 points, and Wolves at the bottom with no points. And they've lost 4 out of 4, I think. Is it the 4 out of 4? Yeah, they've lost 4 out of 4 so far. So not looking good for the Wolves team. But I'll tell you one thing, I think we can get up there. What is Tequila saying? See, you and I differ on the midfield. I think we lack a great pass with the ball, personally. I get your point on that. Well, who would you change then? That's the question then I asked you then. Who would you keep in that midfield tree then? Who would you, if you wanted the great passer of the ball, which I think you might be right, who would you keep? Which of the players would you keep in that midfield? Yeah, well, Wolves manager just signed a new 3-year contract yesterday, so he won't be going anywhere for a while. I don't think you see Nuno back in the Premier League for a while myself, Tequila, if I'm being honest. But I'm looking forward to this. Brighton's not an easy place to go, by the way, guys. Liverpool beat everyone, and of course we should laugh at West Ham. They're already busted. Apparently there was a massive protest today down at West Ham. To get rid of the owners. Brings back memories, doesn't it? But yeah, so West Ham are in the mud, and so are Villa in the mud. The Gillis says, I don't think we have one. It would be my targets for next window or summer, proper playmaker. Yeah, but who would you drop out, though? If you had to, say you're sticking the playmaker into that 3, then. So you're saying James Maddison and Kula can't be that playmaker for us? Maybe them two could, to be fair. We do have them to come back from injury. Kulu probably this year. Madison starting next season. And we all shouted we needed a number 10, but we went out and bought a number 10, but he's playing out in the wing in Simmons. But I feel, look, I just got this funny feeling that Harry Kane will come back next summer. I just feel he will. I just feel Harry Kane could come back next summer. And could you imagine the absolute firepower we would have up front? Really would. It would be something else, wouldn't it? It really would be. There's Bergville, 51 games for Tottenham, 2 goals, 6 assists in 51 games as a midfield sort of number 10. Number 8 or 6, but I think Bergville has absolutely started the season brilliantly this year. He's really played well. So I'm really pleased for him, actually, because when he was bought, a lot of people were dissing him. But he's found his feet. He's found his composure. He's found his talent, that he has got one. He's a very talented player, and it shows if you give players time and you give them sort of a time to grow and time to settle in. I think you see there. But there's one player, I think, in the midfield we can all think is at an absolutely spanking start, and that is Palunia. Absolutely brilliant. Madison, maybe. I don't think Kulu is a playmaker, but just a good player. That's interesting. That's very interesting. We lack goals from midfield. Only Saar seems to get them from deep. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Are you using the link I sent you for the game, Tequila? Let me know if you're still using that, because if it is working, by the way. So use that. It's on Premier Sports, the game. So yeah, if you are watching it, I'm going to do this now very quickly, guys. We are sponsored by Private Internet Access, the best channel sponsor around, and of course it helps with the 3 o'clock blackouts as well, that you can't watch the game at 3. Well, we got the solution for that. We've got the solution. Just hit this link for the description below for the best private internet access around. But you don't want to hear me talk about it. I need to go and have a quick toilet break before the start of the game. But here's Colin for the next 1 minute, 30 seconds, telling you all about private internet access.
Let me talk to you. A little reference there, but I'm going to stop messing about. I'm going to talk to you about private internet access, the best VPN in the land. Now, when you're online, you may not realize, but all of your data is there for the taking by anybody. With a VPN such as private internet access, your data is safe and secure, streamlined, and nobody else can get hold of it. That's why I use one anyway. VPN's very easy to use. Private internet access, all you got to do is log on your phone, select where you want to be. So I want to be in America, and I click go, and there we are. You can also link up your devices to it from your phone if that is easier for you. It's available on a lot of platforms as well, as you can see, and you can use it for a very, very big range of things. So that's even better as well. You can use it, like I said, on all your devices, smartphone, tablets, gaming consoles, and stick it on your modem, and it's unlimited devices. One equals all. It's available all across the world, and it works perfectly. What they do is they mask your IP address, so pesky 3 o'clock kickoffs aren't an issue anymore, and they're independently audited, so there's no logs, 30 million customers, and 4.5-star Trustpilot rated excellent review. Private internet access. Get yours now.
Look at that. Look at that. Just back in time. Absolutely fandabidozy. Right. We're getting close to kickoff, guys. We are all getting excited. We are. So do hit that link below. It is the best VPN around, guys. I use it, and it's absolutely fantastic. Yeah. I think it's... I forget how much it is, actually. My brain's gone dead. Maybe Tequila can let me know how much it is for 2 years. You do get it for 2 years plus 4 months free. I think it's €24 for 2 years plus 4 months free. But if you hit the description below, it will give you all the information that you need. Right, we're gearing up to kickoff, guys. We're only 5 minutes away from kickoff. The teams will be coming out soon into the tunnel. No, it's not 24. I knew it wasn't 24. I think it's 55 or so. There's a big difference. My brain went dead there for a minute, Tequila. Yeah, it is €55. So whatever that is in pounds. Yeah, €55. You get 2 years. You get it for 2 years plus 4 months free. Absolute bargain. I've got it. Tequila's got it. The gang here have got it. It's the best VPN around. Do yourself a favor. Never, ever, ever suffer with 3 p.m. blockouts again. And you can all watch Tottenham anytime you like, morning, noon, or night. But as I said, we're 4 minutes away from kickoff. The teams will be in the tunnels very shortly. And we will see how the mighty Tottenham do today away to Brighton. Can they put in a better performance than they can against like they did against Villarreal? Well, to build us up and get us in the mood, I'm going to try something. I'm I am. I'm going to try to do. Yeah, this is our new build-up. Well, my new build-up anyway. But this is the new build-up for the game. This is Tottenham, Brighton versus Tottenham, THFC Watchalong, and you're seeing it live here on THFC till I die.
From lane to far and wide, with the pride of the fight. On this journey we'll ride, with our passion burning bright. Up in Spurs we arise, eyes on the prize. Victory in sight with all our might. With all our might. With all our might.
Yes, guys, it is the watch along. It is the one and only watch along you need on YouTube as we bring you the best watch along alive. It is Brighton versus Tottenham Hotspur from the American Express Stadium in Brighton. And this is the Tottenham lineup that Thomas Frank has picked today to go with the team. It is a Vicario in goal. We've got a back four of your doggy, Mickey van der Ven, Christian Romero, captain, the Argentinian Bulldog, Porro. We've got two defensive midfielders in Palunia and Bentancur, the Uruguayan general. We've got Lucas Bergville in that number 10 role. And then in the front tree, we've got Odegaard, Richarlison, and Kudos. And look, I want to know what you guys' score predictions are in the chat, so put them in. Let me know what you think. Let me know what's your score prediction going to be. Are Spurs going to win today? If you want to know what the actually I've got a new thing to put up, guys. A new thing I'm going to use because it gives the proper information. So if you give me 2 minutes, so I will get rid of that. Actually, I'll get rid of that. The teams are in the tunnel. Tottenham, of course, all in black today, guys. They're all in black today, of course. And Brighton then traditional blue and white stripes, blue shorts, blue socks, and Tottenham, of course, black shirts, black shorts, black socks as well. So let me put that up there so we be able to. Thank you. I got this off with your Tottenham TV, actually. So thank you guys. You're very kind. Very done. Very kind indeed. So let me just put this here so you guys here get it. Okay, let me know. Let me know what you think of that, guys. Is that better for you? And it is the proper formation as well. As everyone comes out of the American Express Stadium, here we go. It is. Oh, why have I taken the timer off? I'm having a mare today. I swear to God I am. There we go. There we go. There we go. Right, let's see. Tequila's going for 2-2 or 1-1 or a draw. Anyway, this is the Brighton lineup. We've got Van Bonga in goal. We've got Voltman, Van Heck, Dunk, and Cad as a back four. They are playing a different system to us. They're playing the same system to us. Voutman, yeah, a very good player. Dunk as well, the captain, who I'm worried about corners and coming up and set pieces, by the way. He's going to be a danger. They got the defensive two are Bell and Arena. Balbea, for me, is a dangerous player as well. They've gone for the midfield tree of, they've got a Mete, Gradu, and Mitoma. Mitoma, for me, is the one we're really going to mark out the game. Absolutely. And they've gone up front with Rutter up front, the French international up front as well for Brighton. So that is your Brighton lineup. Exactly how I play in FIFA. See, me and Frank are equals, Cough. Yeah, maybe you are Thomas Frank Tequila. Maybe you are Thomas Frank's advisor. Or assistant manager. And of course, Thomas Franks is gone with a 3-2-3 or 4-2-1 tree formation because we are all in black today. Big up to Gixie as well. Come on, you Spurs. Exactly. Come on, you Spurs. Let's get this game going. Come on. Let's get going. Let's get pumped. We are ready to rock. We are ready to rumble. We are ready to roll and get them. I'm the water boy Dermo. Lucky to be that. No, you're not. You're the assistant manager, Tequila. You're the assistant manager. Is my thing that I sent you working for you to watch the game? Let me know. if you can. The bench for me, it's a strong bench as well, guys. We've got Danso, we've got Archie Gray, Brennan Johnson, Kingsley, Papa Sarr. We've got Dean Scarlett as well. Will he get a start against Doncaster on Wednesday? Xavi Simons and Jed Spence. And I think Jed Spence, I'm glad he's got a break, actually, and Mateus Taylor as well. So I'm glad he's got a break. There is the Brighton player. I can't win again. Oh, I don't know. They played this bloody stupid ad just before the game. Just get on with it. Get on with it. There's the Brighton player. Brighton starting up there. A minute to go before kickoff. And I think it will be Spurs to get us off and underway here at the American Express Stadium. A great stadium, actually. A lovely stadium as well. Very, very new. The referees, of course, will be, there's Palunia stalking. Looking around him, stalking like a caged tiger. With kudos as well. And it is Tottenham and it's Lucas Bergvall to get us off and underway in match week 5 in the Premier League as Tottenham Hotspur look to get off and running, and we are off and running all the way back to Vicario. 1 touch, 2 touch, kicks it, doesn't, passes now to Porro. Porro on the right side, looking for options, looking for kudos. Tries to chip it over the head. Kudos run it over there. There's Dunk. Plays it all the way back to the Brighton keeper. Kicks it out, takes 1 touch, kicks it up the field. Header at Porro. There's Bergvall looking for kudos. Does find kudos. Lovely little bit of skill from kudos. Still got the ball. Still got the ball. Go on, kudos. Go on. Gets the cross in. Dunk kicks it out. Tottenham putting the early pressure on here at the moment as Brighton look to break. But here's Palunia, and it goes out for a Spurs throw-in. Good start from Tottenham, actually. Very good start from Tottenham. And there's Tottenham now with the throw-in. All the way back to Romero. Romero now. Romero to Mickey van der Ven in the centre circle. Going from right to left. Here's your doggy now. Your doggy kicks it long up the field. To really nobody there. Well, I think it was Odegaard looking for the run. He wasn't there. Big up to DJ Samuel as well. Coys, come on, DJ. Big up to you. Come on, let's get 3 points today, guys. Let's put this game to bed nice and early. Here is now Brighton coming from the back. Kicks it up the field. Cut in. Looking for options. Doesn't. Tottenham pressing well. Richarlison there. Here comes Bentancur trying to cut the corners off. Your doggy and Bentancur working well together. As go all the way back to Dunk now. To Brighton starting from the back. But Tottenham pressing back. There's Bergvall putting the early press on. It's gone out for a Tottenham. It's a Tottenham throw in, but the referee gives it as a Brighton throw in, and Tottenham have started really well. I have to say, we're pressing high. We're at them like tigers. There's Richie. There's Palunia. There's Bergvall now. Bergvall turns, checks, goes all the way back to Porro. Porro to Romero. Romero to Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven now. Then to your doggy now. Lovely bit of touch into Odegaard. Odegaard comes back into his own area. Passes it back now to Van der Ven. Van der Ven goes all the way back to Vicario in the pink strip today. In the pink strip today, all purple. Porro kicks it, gets deflected off a Brighton player, goes out for a Spurs throw-in. Great start from Tottenham. Absolutely. If I was Thomas Frank, I'd be really pleased with what I'm seeing. Really started off well. There he comes out of his technical area, looking at chewing his gum, putting his arms out, giving a few instructions. Even 3 minutes in, he's starting it. Mickey van der Ven now to Odegaard. Odegaard comes in, looking for central, finds it. Lovely 1-2. Here's your doggy now. And your doggy does win the race to the ball. Here's your doggy now. Is he going to put the pass to Odegaard? Odegaard to Bentancur. Bentancur just outside the area. Checks, goes back. Here's Odegaard again. Odegaard running. Here's your doggy. Your doggy cross it in the middle. Here's kudos now on the ball. He stops in it. In the 6-yard area. Goes left, goes right. Is he going to get a corner? No, he doesn't. It passes it back to Porro. Porro crosses it in. Oh, and it goes out of a Brighton player and gets it out. It's a corner to Tottenham. What a great start from Spurs, and what a good build up there as well. Kudos was in the 6-yard area. Didn't know he was going to shoot or dart. He checked. He went to the corner flag. He went to the byline, came back, passed it for Porro. Porro put this lovely cross in, absolutely beautiful, whipped in cross over the head. And there was a Brighton player that put it away for the first corner of the game. And Tottenham Hotspur have that first corner. Romero on the line with the goalkeeper, Porro, putting it down, putting the ball down. Takes about 3 or 4 steps back, puts his right hand up in the air. Gets ready. A lot of movement in the box. Burfield come onto the pitch again. And the referee stops the game for some reason. I don't know what Burfield was doing there. He's laughing. There's Richie. There's now Burfield corner coming in. They're looking for it. Corner comes in, flicks in, unlucky. But there is now Odegaard. Odegaard now plays it to your doggy, all the way back to Vicario. Vicario now. At the moment, I don't know how Brighton have a 45% chance to win. Jeez, we've had a better start. But anyway, Kudus goes out and it goes out to another throw-in to Tottenham Hotspur. Big up to everyone who's watching. So if you can hit the like, hit the subscribe, I would be very grateful indeed. It's Tottenham with the throw-in now. Here's Porro. Porro now walking up and down the line like a lion. Lovely ball to Richie. Richie flicks it over the head. Here's Richie. He crosses it in. Is it going to go to Bentancur? Odegaard? No, it doesn't. Odegaard chasing after it, but uses your doggy as a backup. Your doggy now. Lovely ball to Bentancur. Bentancur now to Odegaard. Odegaard, lovely one-touch football from Spurs. Here's your doggy now. Cuts it back. Oh, how did that not go in? Oh, my good Lord. Tottenham should have scored. And it really was. Bergville was nearly in there. And there was the Brighton defender. A lovely little one-touch stuff here. Here was Bentancur. Bentancur, bang. To your doggy. Beautiful touch there. Winded the tackle. Put the ball in. And there was Dunk with the tackle. With Bergville coming in on him in the 6-yard area. All he had to get a tap on the ball. And that would have been in the back of the net. Oh, dear. Here's Bergville now with a very, very long throw. Here we go. Runs. Long throw in. Oh, the player goes down. But Bergville gets it back again. Checks. Crosses it in. Doesn't. Looking for your doggy. Looking for Odegaard. Odegaard now. Odegaard plays it back now to your doggy. Your doggy now looking for options. Goes all the way back to Vicario. Vicario now well inside their own area. All in the pink strip. Kicks it long up the field. Looking for Kudus. And Kudus gets it. And how's that a foul? Seriously. Anyway, it's a free kick and a good chance for me to top up my glass, because I'm thirsty today. That wasn't a foul. Come on, referee. Anyway, free kick taken quickly. Tottenham win it back. Here's now Palunia to Bergville. It's all been Spurs in the first 7 minutes of the game. Here's Kudus now. Kudus back to Porro. Porro to Kudus. Kudus back to Palunia. Palunia with the ball now. Going into Mickey van der Ven, who's in the centre circle in the Brighton end of the pitch, but out wide to the left-hand side to Odegaard. Odegaard shivels, goes one way, loses the ball. But there's Bentancur at the back trying to stop Brighton getting out. But Brighton do get out. And they've still got the ball. Good tackling in. And here's Brighton now. And they've broke the Tottenham defence. It's just Vicario. Brighton. Oh, my good Lord. Jesus, Mary, and fucking Christ. It's Danny Welbeck who gives Tottenham the lead. It gives Brighton the lead. Holy Jesus. We were cut open like. It's Rutter. No, it's not. It's Mayhem. Mayhem gives Brighton the lead after 7 minutes. Oh. After the start we had, we were absolutely flying. Odegaard lost the ball. And then Brighton just broke on the counter. Absolutely tore us to shreds. And there was nothing. And really it was Odegaard who lost it. Odegaard lost it. Then it was Bentancur. And you look at this pass here. Absolutely split the Tottenham defence in two. He is offside, I think. I think he's offside. I do think he might be offside here. VAR will be looking at this. So I'd be interested to see. I'd be interested to see if they do call this offside. He took the goal well. He went round Vicaria. The goal is given, guys. VAR has not ruled it out for offside. It's an absolute cracking goal there for Methem. But Tottenham Hotspur are behind. But look, a long way to go. Only 9 minutes. And there is Richarlison arguing with Odegaard. And Odegaard has not started well at all, guys. He really has not started well with this game. And it was being played onside by Romero with his arm. So it was just onside by that much. Here comes now. Good tackle out for Mickey van der Ven. Tottenham are 1-0 down inside 10 minutes here. Come on, let's get a win here. Long way to go, though. A long, long way to go. There's the Brighton manager there. Now your doggy with the ball. Your doggy with the throw in now. Looking for options. Tries to throw it long. Gets back to Brighton again. Paulino gets the ball. Richie being backed into. Not offering anything up front. Brighton looking a bit more dangerous. Romero with the header. Going up again. Brighton get it back, but so does Richie. Richie gets it back. Lovely little ball. Plays it to Kudos now. He's gone on to the left-hand side. It loses the ball again in the centre circle. It's a bit higgledy-piggledy in there, but Brighton do come away with it and goes all the way back to their keeper. And Tottenham Hotspur seemed a bit stunned, a little bit shell-shocked by conceding early. But here's Brighton again looking for that ball to break the Tottenham line. Your doggy now to Richie. Richie, lovely ball to Odegaard. Odegaard, who caused the goal, who lost the ball. Cross it in. What the fuck is that? Seriously. Can you not cross a fucking ball? It was great play from Richie. There was Odegaard on the left-hand side. All he had to do was put a proper cross in. No, he doesn't. He shoots it straight to keeper. Seriously. Good tackle from Bentancur in there, doing his pressing. He looks angry. Thomas Frank looks a little bit miffed. But there's a long way to go, though. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. There is a long, long way to go in this game. But anyway, here's Brighton. Long throwing down to the left wing. Richie now. Here's Bergville. Bergville to Odegaard again. Odegaard for me is the weak link. I don't know what you guys think, but for me, Odegaard seems the weak link on this Tottenham side. But here's Brighton now. Brighton with Matatoha on the ball now. Passes one, gets two now. Tottenham not keeping the ball well, just losing it every time we get the ball. But Brighton get it back again after Tottenham sort of huffled and puffed a bit with it. But Brighton, the better side in the last 5 minutes now, and they look to make it 2-0. Here's Brighton now on the attack. Goes back to Metanoma. Metanoma now with the ball. Lovely little flick. Here's Brighton again. I'm going to get the cross in. It doesn't, gets deflected out for a Brighton corner. And Vicario is doing his absolute nut in the goal there. And his Tottenham defence, absolutely ridiculous. We've rarely, But Wolves have gone 1-0 up against Leeds, by the way, just to give you an update. I will be updating you on the rest of the Premier League as well, the 3 o'clock kickoffs as well. Here's Brighton now with their first corner of the game. Corner kick comes in, flicks in, all the way out again. Tottenham pressing. Richie has to go all the way back to the keeper. Richarlison running like a nightmare up there, trying to find. But again, the long kick out, headed out by Porro. Porro to Bergville. And it's a free kick to Tottenham Hotspur. And we can just settle a little bit. We can settle a little bit. And just take it a bit easy. Just get ourselves a little bit, composed again. and hopefully we can get on with the game. But here's Brighton again, all the way back to their goalkeeper. Kicks it long up the field. There's Romero with the header. Palunia trying to get it. Romero gets the ball back. Romero, Porro, Bentancur in the centre circle. Bentancur looking for options. Finds Udogie now. Finds Odegaard on the wing now. Can he take on his man? He can. He loses it again. Here's Palunia now. Is he going to have a crack? No, he's not, but he's going to the right-hand side to Kudos. Kudos now traps the ball brilliantly, but loses it. Tottenham looking a little bit disheveled, looking a little bit good tackle that was from Porro, but Tottenham at the moment not able to keep the ball and not able to do anything with it. Every time they get it, they keep losing it. And I would say the Brighton manager would be the happier of the two at the start of this first 15 minutes of the first half. But here's Brighton again. Here's Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven to Romero. Romero all the way back. All the way back to Vicario. Vicario, of course, the goal sheets of... Sorry, I just got... Sorry about that, lads. But here's Tottenham now. Bentancur to Bergville. Bergville now to Kudos. Kudos on the left wing. On the right wing, trying to take on his man. He does take on his man. He puts the cross into Richie. He doesn't reach his hair. Here's Palunia trying to head it. Udogie tries to head it. Here's Odegaard now. Tottenham putting a bit of pressure. Odegaard loses it, and the ball goes out for a Tottenham throw-in. And again, is it a Tottenham throw-in? Yeah, it is. It's the Spurs throwing all the way back to Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven now to Romero. Romero now takes one step, two step into the centre circle. Doesn't take it long. Takes it short to Porro. Porro tries to find Bergville. Bergville, lovely ball. Trapped down the low. Oh, and he doesn't keep it in. And the ball goes out. And Tottenham look a little bit shell-shocked by that early goal. Really do. What do you guys think of this at the moment? Let me know what you think. I just feel that they're a little bit not with it, if you know what I mean. They're a little bit shell-shocked. I think they need to get their head into the game. They started the game so well, Spurs. It was against the run of play and absolutely just we got caught. As simple as that. We got caught and they punished us for it. But anyway, long ball up the field, kicked. But here's Palunia now to Odegaard. Odegaard now to Udogie. Udogie trying to find something. Doesn't find it. Does find Bentancur, though. Bentancur loses the ball. Gives it back to a Brighton player again. All the way back to the goalkeeper. He tries to pass it out. Udogie gets it. Chest down by Odegaard. Odegaard now back to Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven to Vicario. Vicario now kicks it long up the field, looking for Porro. Does find Porro. Porro passes back to Romero. Romero now looking for options. Lovely little bit of football from Spurs here. Here's Palunia now. Tottenham's trying to get back into the stride a little bit. Here's Udogie. Udogie now in the inside area. Back to Mickey van der Ven in the Spurs area. Palunia now drops back. Here's Richie now. Richie trying to find Odegaard. Odegaard now. What's he going to do? Tottenham keeping the ball a little bit, trying to get a little bit more confidence with it, which is the right thing to do, in my opinion. Just be patient with the build-up. Just be patient with how we're going to set up and how we're going to set this attack up. Here's Kudos now. Kudos tries to get it in, doesn't get enough on it, tries to get the cross in on the right wing, and they passed it. He sort of passed it to the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper picks it up. He takes his time. He's not going to rush, is he? Is he going to play it short, or is he going to play it longer? He plays it sort of short, but it was well tackled. That was from Spurs, but Spurs lose it again. Brighton kick it into the middle, but here's Brighton now on the attack against Udogie. It's number 11 for Brighton. Brighton gets it in. Good tackle. And it's gone out for a goal kick. The Brighton player is looking for a corner. It's not. It's a goal kick to Spurs. So good tackle that was, Doggy. Good tracking back, I have to say. Mickey van der Ven now with the free kick. What's he going to do with it? Plays it back to Vicario. Vicario, 1 touch, 2 touch. Plays it to Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven kicks it long down the field, looking for Odegaard. Odegaard doesn't collect it, loses it again for the 5th millionth time. He's lost it and gives away the free kick. He's had a nightmare start. Please just get him off the pitch already. Put Xavi Simons on. Even Brennan Johnson would do a better job than that. Here's Brighton now. Lovely ball through the middle. Tottenham nearly caught out there, but there's your doggy just to pick up the pieces. Looking for options. Plays it long. Here's Bentancur now. Bentancur now to Odegaard. Odegaard now. Plays it back to your doggy now. Looking for options. Here's Palunia now inside the Tottenham area. Goes from the center of left to right. He does play it right. Well caught in now. Here's Porro now. What can Porro do? Can Porro put a cross in? He does. Oh, here's Bentancur brought down. No penalty. It's Palunia was trying to break, and Tottenham now. Here's Brighton. Brighton on the break. 3-2, I think. Oh, shit. No. Bollocks. Oh, nearly there. There's Richie now. Richie with the ball. Richie now to Odegaard. Odegaard now to Richie. Richie on the left wing. Odegaard drifted in. Kudos going into centre. Here's Richie now trying to cross it in. Tries it and he passes to fucking no one. Again, a wasteful chance for Spurs and a wasteful opportunity. And it seems to be Gudu seems to be a little bit winded or injured or a little bit winded, but he seems to be all right. It's then a goal kick to Brighton, 1-0 up. Oh, Tottenham are huffing and puffing. They can't blow the house down. Kicks it long up the field. Here's Romero with the header. Bentancur brings it down. Bentancur trying to work. Odegaard does not work. Tries to just get him off the pitch now, please. Get Odegaard off now. Change it, Thomas. Change it. Please change it for Christ's sake. But here's Brighton now. And ever since the goal rallies, the game's sort of gone into more of a chess match, if you know what I mean. A lovely kick, you're long up the field from Brighton. But Porro's there with the header. All the way back to Vicario. Pays it out to Mickey van der Ven now. Mickey van der Ven with the ball, looking for options. Finds Bergville. Bergville now drives forward. Was fouled as well. Referee blows. Thank you very much. Jorginho doesn't believe. Look, that wasn't a foul. I got the ball. Referee says, no, get on with it, mate. Just get on with it. Anyway, Romero to Mickey van der Ven. Romero back to Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven to Richie. Richie now running forward, looking for options. Now finds Odegaard. Can he do something? Odegaard now. Here's Odegaard. Odegaard crosses it into Bergville, trying to get a flick, trying to get something onto it. Richie, bit of head tennis going on. There's Palunia. Doesn't get the ball. Bentancur does get the ball. Bentancur now. The Porro to Kudos. Kudos now. Nearly falls over but gets the ball. Goes one way, goes the other, goes out for a goal kick to Brighton. And again, Tottenham Hotspur just not on the final bit, not firing in all cylinders. But there was Kudos again, doing a lot of work down that wing, really attacking his player. takes him one way or the other, tried to get across him, doesn't, runs out of play, and it's gone out for a goal kick to to Brighton. Brighton puts it out first, nearly loses it, but Brighton get it back again. Are going to kick it long up the field. They are over the Tottenham halfway line. And there's your doggy. And there's now your doggy and Van der Ven do get it away, but Tottenham give it away. Bentancur now looking for options. Doesn't. He finds Porro. Porro now with the ball. Lovely long ball, kick ball from right to left. And here's Richie now. Can Richie have a crack? Richie shoots. Oh, he should have scored. He shot and he got into the side netting. It was a lovely ball from Porro. And there is Richie. Took it down brilliantly. And wasn't really on target. Should have tested the keeper more. But it hits the side net. But that's Tottenham's first attack of the game after 24 minutes. And it is the first attack Spurs have had in a long while. So since the Brighton goals. So what a cross. We've got not the Forest one, Burnley one, Anthony after 20 minutes as well. So it's 1-1 there at Turf Moor. There's Bentancur looking for options. Mickey van der Ven gets the tackle. Is he going to go back? He goes all the way back to Vicario. Vicario kicks the ball out to Porro. Porro now. Porro into Palunia. Palunia now runs forward into the centre circle. Tries to find Bergville. He does find Bergville. Bergville now to Kudos. Kudos now goes back now to Porro. Porro now with the ball. Goes forward once, puts a lovely cross in, looking for Richie. Doesn't find Richie. Header out there from Dunk. But Brighton get it away again. All the way out with Romero now to Mickey van der Ven. 63 possession Tottenham, 37% possession for Brighton. But all importantly, Brighton get the goal. Brighton get one goal up there. They're 1-0 up after, I think, 7 minutes of the game. But here's Richie now driving forward, trying to make something happen, trying to create a chance, but gets shoulder barged out of the way. Brighton kick the ball up the net, but Brighton now under attack. Tottenham shuffling back. Here's now Brighton now. Tequila's put, oh dear. Hopefully just because it's 1-0, he knows something I don't. But here's Brighton shoots. Oh, straight off the chest of Vicario. He didn't get a chance at all. Straight out the chest of Vicario. Straight out. None of the defenders can do it. And Brighton are now starting to build up now. A bit of momentum here. And to be fair, Tequila, they have been the better team. I will agree with you. But for me, Odegaard's been absolutely woeful. Absolutely woeful. But it is gone out for a corner kick, I think, to Brighton. But Brighton seem to be more at it, seem to be more organised. Does it go out? But what was Vicario doing there? Here's Kudos now. Kudos now looking for Richie, doesn't find him. The ball loses again. Tottenham looking for a free kick, not getting one. But here's Porro now. Porro now to Kudos now. Kudos to Palunia. Palunia now to Porro. Porro puts a cross in, looking for, here's Odegaard now. Odegaard gets a deflection. Oh, and it goes out for a corner. Odegaard has been more of a problem for. Yeah, he has. I agree with you. I don't think he's been great at all. He's been woeful. But oh my God. I mean, that just sums him up. He wants to take a shot and he just slices it so wide. You would have to move the goal about 5 yards that way for it to go into the back of the net. Honest to God, woeful. Take him off now, please. Anyway. This has been woeful. Hasn't Odegaard done much of anything since? He hasn't done nothing, to be fair. He has been injured most of the time, to be fair. But see, it's a waste of money. I agree with you, Tequila. Absolute waste of money. Absolutely. But good tackle that was from Bentancur coming up to half an hour. I look, he's had, what has he had, 2 years here now? He was bought under the first season of Ange. He's had enough time for me. He's not going to make it. I don't think he's a good winger. We've seen that he gave the ball. It was his fault that we lost the ball to the Brighton goal. He then just had the shot there a few minutes ago. I mean, he hit it so wide that, you know, the goal would have to be, but here's Tottenham again. Brighton through, and Vicario comes out as quick as a rat up a drain pipe. And the kick, the ball. Now the Brighton player is complaining that he's injured his back. The referee's asking me, "You all right?" Let's see. Brighton now. Lovely ball. Oh, he pulled up just before. Paul, let's see. He runs it after the flick on by the number 10 for Brighton. And then it's here. It's round the back here. It's just at his lower back here that it's gone. He keeps touching it. Big up to Gixie Dermo. Just go out for a few tins in the bin dump. Just go. I can't read that. I'm sorry. I'm finding it hard to read. So just go out for a few tins in the bin done with this. I'm not. I have to stick with it. But here's Brighton anyway. Brighton now. Is this going to be 2-0 to Brighton? Surely not. Surely not. But Brighton, Porro pushes him out wide. Still pushing him out wide. But Brighton get it. But here's Bergville now. Bergville with the ball. Goes one way, goes the other, loses it, gives it away to Brighton. Tottenham here, not playing well in the first half. Oh, my good Lord. What a goal. I have to hold my hands up. What a cracking goal from Brighton. He must be outside 20, 30 yards on the right-hand side, and he curled that in. Vicario got a hand to it, and Vicario couldn't do nothing but calm it into the back of the net. Richarlison is now down injured. It's all fallen apart for Thomas Frank's Tottenham Hotspur. We're now 2-0 down. We're in the depths of depression. We're in the depths. But this goal, honestly, this is goal of the month for September. There was Bergville. He lost it. He tried to get it out. He got injured mostly, saying, but there was Brighton. He got it, must be a good 20 yards outside the area, and curled it into the top right-hand corner. Vicario had no chance. He got a hand to it as well. Tried to push it round the corner. It's the number 26. Let's see it. Ball goes curling in. Vicario does get a hand to it, but all he can do is palm it into the... But are they looking for a free kick, Spurs? Richarlison is down, so the free kick was not given. Richie's down holding his back. Should that have been a free kick with VAR? Go back for that. No, they won't. The goal's been given. And Tottenham are 2-0 down here inside half an hour at the American Express Stadium. And now Tottenham just don't have a mole to climb. They have a mountain to climb. And Tottenham Hotspur now, come on. Let's see what you're made of now. This is the time under Thomas Frank that we'll see his management. 2-0 down away from home. See what they can do, but they have not started well, Spurs, in the first sort of 32 minutes of the game. But Brighton get it all the way back to the keeper, and it is a dismal, dismal performance by some of these players. I think Bergville hasn't played well. Odegaard hasn't played well. Bentancur hasn't played well. I think Palunia's been one of the bright sparks of the team. Richie's been useless. He is injured. He keeps pulling his back. But just to give you a shot, Leeds have equalised you. Calvin Lewin as well after 31 minutes as well. So Wolves won, Leeds won. One of the 3 o'clock kickoffs, guy. Dermo Levy has left. For God's sake, someone give me a scapegoat. Oh, that's true, actually. We can't blame Levy anymore, can we? But here's Tottenham now. Here's Kudos now. Kudos to Bentancur. Bentancur to your doggy. Your doggy now. Looking for options. We've got a Richie. He's out. Your doggy. Oh, good corner. It's going out for a corner. Can Tottenham now? Can the comeback? Richie. Yes, Richie. God damn it, Richie. Okay. I don't know if Richie scored or Richie's going to score or Richie should have scored. We'll find out in a minute. But 33 minutes gone. Tottenham Hotspur here with a mountain to climb. The second corner of the game. And Richarlison is in there. The doctors, the top trainers looking at the player, wondering what to do. Here's Romero by the keeper. Porro with the corner coming in. Oh, it's gone out for another corner kick. Tottenham getting the second corner in a row. Can we now do the reverse to Brighton? What Brighton did to us last year. Can we now come back from 2-0 down to win 3-2? Let's hope we can. Big up to Billy Hotspur. Normal service has been resumed, as he says nice and calmly. Anyway, here's Porro back with a free kick, corner kick coming in. Header out by Brighton, but here's now your doggy. Your doggy looking for Bergville. Bergville now flicks it to Porro and they get it mixed up, for fuck's sake. And it goes out for a goal kick. Tottenham just looks so disorganized. And there's Richie. He doesn't know which way he's running. But again, it was Richie. Should it have been a free kick? No. Just get up, Richie. For fuck's sake, man. You're an embarrassment. But the goal was crack. You can't take nothing away for the Brighton goal. Absolutely cracking goal. Big up Southside chat. Back to normal for us. Vicario is just so poor. Do you know, he has been today. I think we've all been poor today. But anyway, here's your doggy. Your doggy now. Tottenham have not even had a shot on target. Brighton have had 4, 3 on target. Tottenham 2 attempts. Nothing on target. Look, if this stays like this, I'm going to rip into Frank. I really will rip into Frank. Tequila says, I expect us to be bad on attack because we look our front three only good as any good. However, I'm a bit surprised at the defense. Yeah, we've been well. And Richie, just get on with it, man. Stop being fucking stupid and trying to start a fight. Why don't you concentrate on scoring goals and actually at doing something in the attack instead of being a complete idiot and trying to start a fight, you plonker? Just get on with it. You know, just actually do your job, which is to score goals. Do that instead of acting like an absolute prone idiot. Seriously. The player tackles you. What are you going to do? Get up and... Yeah, he does. He pushes you down. Get on with it. Do you know, you didn't have to fucking retaliate, you plonker. Seriously. Anyway, it's a free kick to Spurs. Here's Porro now. Porro player went down against Romero. Romero saying to him, get up with it, mate. Anyway, free kick to Spurs. Can we get something back before half-time? Porro now. Lovely ball. Flick 3 and looking for Bentancur. Does find Bentancur. Bentancur now. Checks, goes back. Looking for a chance. Finds now Odegaard. Odegaard now to Porro. Porro now in the centre. Going now out to the wide. Here's your doggy now. Your doggy to Kudos on the right-hand side. Lovely little ball to Porro comes in. Puts across in. The keeper says, thank you very much. I would take that all day long. But here's Brighton now. On the attack, Brighton now. And they're going to split the Tottenham Hotspur defence in absolute manner. But what a tackle from your doggy. Comes back absolutely spot on. There's Richie now. And Richie does what Richie does best and loses it. For Christ's sake, keep the ball. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. Jesus Christ. It's not, you know, it's not, you don't have to go to university to get a fucking degree in keeping the ball. It's simple. Keep the ball. Jesus, Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles will do a better job than us today. But anyway, here's Brighton on the attack now. Surely not going to make it 3-0. Oh, good tackle out from Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven now to Kudos. Kudos unlucky. Absolutely unlucky. Back to Brighton again. Where's what do you want Frank to do at halftime? Go to your happy place. Where's the sweater? I'm getting it prepped. You mean to get it prepped? Anytime I swear we're going to a pot, we are going to do a charity stream in a while for what Tequila suffers with. So we are going to get together and do something for Tequila and the charity that he picks for what he does. And also we're going to sort of join it in really with mental health as well, because it does have a lot to do. Any illnesses does affect your mental health. So that's coming up. So any swearing goes into that swear jar. And I will put it, that will go towards the charity. So, yeah, we've got that coming up, guys, in the next month or so. But anyway, here's Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven to Richie. Richie now. Crystal Palace gone 1-0 up against the bobber-blowing, losing, conditional West Ham United. But here's Bergville now. Bergville puts it across and he puts it to Casper the Ghost. Casper the Ghost is there. Just misses it by millimeters. And the Brighton keeper gets it. Oh, what do you, Frank, do? I need a cigarette. That's what I need. I packed up smoking a long time ago. This is making me want to have a fag at half time. Anyway, here's Romero now to Bergville. Can Spurs get one back? Can they give us a glimmer of hope? Here's Kudos now. Kudos now with the ball. Still got the ball. Well done from Kudos to Porro. Porro now. Porro loses it now. Here's Brighton again on the attack. Tottenham Hotspur being split open, but that ball game was too long. All the way back to Vicario. Vicario now to Romero. Romero now to Bentancur. Bentancur loses it. Doesn't get very far. Richie does what he does best. Just pretend to play. Here's now Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven now to Palunia. Palunia now to Romero. Romero back to Mickey van der Ven. Forward to Richie now. Richie does it. And Richie. Here's your doggy now. Your doggy now to Bentancur. Bentancur! Richie! Oh, fuck. Seriously, you are so crap. Are you sure you're a Brazilian footballer? Because you're playing like a fucking player from fucking Australia. Jesus Christ. Anyway, it's a corner. But we're winning on corners. Yay! We're winning on corners. Let's all rejoice. We're winning the corner game. But anyway, we're 2-0 down in the proper game. But here's Porro now with a corner kick. Tottenham Hotspur, can we get one back before half time? Here's Richie now. Richie heads it in and he heads it. Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh, Richie, please. Oh, you cannot, Jesus Christ. I don't know what you're doing, Frankie boy, but do something at half time. I think you're being Xavi on. I think you take Welbeck off for Xavi. I think you bring Bergville off for Papa Sarr. I don't know who you put up front. That's the problem. We don't have a tackle. But anyway, here's Kudos. Kudos loses it. Tottenham get it back, but good tackle from Palunia. Palunia now to Kudos. Kudos now to Bentancur. Bentancur, is he going to have a crack? But here's Odegaard. Odegaard to Bentancur. Kudos! Richarlison! Come on, let's go. Come on, we're back in it. Come on, Richie gets a goal. What are you checking for now? Are you telling me you're going to rule this out again? VAR. It's a goal. Get over it. Get on with it. We're back in the game. There is Palunia. Kudos with a lovely ball there. Played with Bentancur. Lovely little interchange in the area. There is Odegaard doing something good for once. Odegaard then. Kudos. Richie then trapped the ball. It's not handball. What the fuck are you on about? Seriously. How's that handball? The keeper handballed it. It's a goal. Don't tell me they're going to give this up as well. I am sorry. The same Palunia handballed it. I give the goal to Spurs anyway because we did score. And it's a go. Come on. Let's get into it. Come on. We're back in this game. I'm telling you, we're going to win this 3-2. We're back in. Come on. Richie with his third goal of the season, his third goal in 5 games for Tottenham Hotspur. And Brighton, who went 2-0 up. And now Tottenham are back into the game now, just before halftime. So important to get a goal back. But again, VAR absolutely making this wait an eternity. But here's kudos. Tottenham now have got a spring in their step. Bergville doing the overlap. Here's Bergville. Bergville now to kudos. Kudos now. Can Tottenham get an equaliser before half-time? Here's, unlucky. Here's Bentancur now. Bentancur, that is not a free kick. Come on, for fuck's sake. What are you supposed to do? You go for the ball. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. I mean, come on. He knew he'd get a free kick for doing that. He stooped his head down like that, right? And Bentancur's going for the ball. Of course, Bentancur's going to kick him in the head. But I tell you one thing now. We may be 2-1 down, but we've been absolutely dreadful in this first half. Long. I still make the changes. I still bring Xavi on. I still bring I will take Odegaard. I would. Oh, here's Brighton. Oh no, it's gone on back to Vicario. I would still take Odegaard for Xavi. I would still take Bergville off for Papa Sarr. What you do up front is another question. Do you put Xavi up front? Do you take Richarlison off for Mateus Dale? That's another thing as well. But I think you do need to make 1 or 2 changes. There are 3 minutes time added on at the end of the first half, guys. A first half where Tottenham Hotspur have been a little bit good tackle from Romero. But his Bergville, look at him running forward, driving forward like a train, like a locomotive going through, trying to find some coal. Good tackle from Palunia as well. Gets in there, does it, tells the player to get up. He's right. Get up, you diving Brighton player. Get on with it. Well done from Palunia. That's what we need, more players like him, Romero and Bergville as well, making a long busting run there. But the ball goes out for a throw into Brighton. And what an eventful first 30, 45 minutes we've had, guys, here. Tottenham 2-0 down within half an hour. Do get a goal back, but we had to wait so long to go at the beginning because VAR again couldn't organise a piss up in the brewery. And now Spurs are back in this game. We're back in the match. And that's not a free kick. Oh, come on. Jeez, is football now become a non-contact sport? It's drives you mad. Here's Brighton now with the ball. Tottenham all back. There's kudos there. Probably the furthest forward of the front three. Odegaard, for me, has been woeful. He does need to come off at half-time. But let's not remind you, we were 2-0 up last season and the Brighton beat us 3-2. Can we do the same to Brighton this year? Can we go from 2-0 down to win 3-2? Brighton with the free kick. There's been a bit of coming together in the middle. Dunk's putting his arms around the kudos. The referee says, get on with it. You came together. And there's Richie now looking for the ball. Tottenham now looking to get another. Can we get another one before half-time to go in all square? You're doggy with the ball. Or will we go in 2-1 down and let Thomas Frank do his changes? But you're doggy now to Richie. Richie with his third goal in 5 games for Tottenham at the start of the season. Lovely crossfield ball from the right to the left to the right. But here is now. Here's Kudos now. Kudos with the ball to Porro. Porro now puts a cross in, looking for Richie. Gets headed out by Brighton. But here's Palunia now. Palunia now to Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven now to Porro. Porro now with Palunia. They've swapped the wingers. Odegaard's on the left. Kudos is now on the right. But here's your doggy now. Your doggy to Bentancur. Can Spurs get one goal back now? Can we get an equaliser? Romero. This will be the last chance of the first half. Here's now Porro to Odegaard. And the referee blows the whistle. It is half-time. Thomas Frank marches down the tunnel. Marches like a man possessed down that tunnel with a piece of paper in his hand. And Tottenham go in 2-1 down. and goals 2-0 down within half an hour. Absolutely dreadful start for Spurs, but we are back in it with a few minutes. Guys, I need to go and grab a toilet break. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play our channel sponsor for I know one. What I do is I know what I do. I know what to do. I know what to do. Hopefully I can do this. Hopefully, where is it now? Trying to find it now. Yeah, just a break, and I will put it on. I will put it on the loop just in case we're not back in time. But yeah, back in 5 minutes, guys. Come on, you Spurs. Yes, guys, we are back, and this is the game at halftime. Sorry, but I had to go for a toilet break. But yes, we are back here, guys. We're 2-1 down at halftime. Absolutely dreadful first half from us. Dreadful. Absolutely. I would love to know you guys' thoughts on it at halftime, actually. What your thoughts on the first half are. But for me, we've been poor. We've been really, really, really poor. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It's just been. Oh, it's just. I'm so confused by what I've seen in this first half, and we started the game really well. We did. We did start the game really well. Then we got caught with Odegaard making an absolute fucking howler. And then we lost confidence after that. We didn't go. We didn't do what we were supposed to do. We went off the game plan, and then the last 5 minutes of that first half, going 2-0 down. Spurs chat says, I want Vicario out of this team, and Richie need to get the go. Look, I agree with you with Richie, but for me, I think the biggest failure. Look at the first Brighton goal. It was Odegaard who lost it. Then their number 8, lovely ball through, and then Brighton passed it through, totally split the Tottenham defense in half, and there was Vicario, couldn't really do much, went round the keeper. But again, it was Odegaard who lost it. And if you look about it, right, I'm going to pause it here on the other monitor, right? Okay, I can't. Hopefully, it will see. But on that pass, you've got your doggy on one side, you got Romero on the other, and you got you got Porro there. You got Van der Ven, who's trying to tackle the Brighton player. He gets it in and he puts a lovely ball through, splits the defense wide open, absolutely splits it. And their number 11, their winger, absolutely through. Now, if we run through the goal, absolutely. Hang on, why is that stopped? Oh, okay. One's true. He was onside. Then there was Vicario caught in no man's land. Does he come out? Does he not come out? Does he go back? Does he come out? Does he come back? Whatever. But, I mean, it was so close. It was that much of being halftime offside. It really was. But again, Vicario's caught in no man's land. Absolutely no man's land at all. Then for the second goal, there's nothing you could say about the second goal, to be fair, because the second goal was world class. Absolutely world class. Again, bad Tottenham defending. Absolutely just woeful defending by Spurs. And we've been so good at keeping clean sheets. This is the first time under the Frank era we've conceded more than one goal. But if you look at their number 10, absolutely. Bergvall then tries to play it out, loses the ball, does get out, just kicks it out, just harmlessly kicks it out. And then it goes to the Brighton number 26, who absolutely puts an absolute belter on it. Now, if I was Bergvall here, I wouldn't kick it out. I would have just put the ball out for throwing, or try to kick it against the Brighton player to get out for a throw-in, but it doesn't. It goes to the number 26, and he puts a curler in. Vicario does get a hand to it, but he just puts it into the net, and then Brighton are 2-0 up, and you'll think it's good night, Irene, don't you? You think that's it, game done. Then Spurs start to come back into it, start pressuring a little bit. For me, the biggest, Paulinho and Bentancur suddenly came into life. Again, Paulinho's been playing. He's been one of the better players for me in the first half. Then here was Bentancur. It was an absolute cracking goal, actually. Back to Odegaard then to Bentancur. Bentancur, Kudos tries the shot, passes it into Richie. But they're looking for Paulinho for the handball. It wasn't given. But here was Kudos. Lovely little interchange here. Here was Odegaard. Odegaard then plays it back to Benny. Benny then plays it to Kudos. First shot from Kudos, or pass into Richie. Richie then shoots, comes back off it, and then he gets the rebound. Absolutely, cracking goal. Back in it. Big up to one for. I think Vicario is better than Kingsky. I think you wanting to get rid of Vicario, I think is a bit. I understand your frustrations with him. I honestly really do understand your frustrations with him. I get it. I think he can be frustrating, but do you know what I mean? I think he's far better than what we got in backup. We got also saying if you're playing Odegaard, you need to play Spence. I totally agree. I knew that Spence would have to be rested at some point. But your doggy, he's been woeful today. He has been. Not wearing his bandana, by the way, so I can't call him Rambo anymore. I think he dropped the bandana. He looked like Rambo coming on. He looks like Postman Pat now. You know, he's playing that bad. And then we've got big up to Shamu Vandevoo. Can't watch Eternal Derby. Nowhere to watch it. Use it VPN, anyone? Shamu, get our VPN. It is €55 for 2 years plus 4 months free. It is the best VPN around. Guys, do get it. It really does help us help you. But if you are, and also pick up your memberships as well. We're doing the members shows next Friday. We're doing the members call-in show, and it's for you members. It's for you members to come on and talk all things Spurs as we gear up then for the big game on Saturday night. As we are, who we're playing next Saturday? I think we're away to Wolves next Saturday after our week in playing Doncaster Rovers. But yeah, do join us at. You can only come in by picking up a membership. Do that, 99 cents. It's cheap as chips. You know, it's cheaper than going to buy. You can't even get a pint of milk for 99 cents. You can't get one in Ireland for 99 cents anyway. So, but there, if you can do, it really would be great. Now, changes. Now, as I said before, I would make a couple of changes. I would bring on Xavi for Odebar, or I would bring on Saar for Bergville, or take Bentancur off and put Bergville into that more defensive role and put Papasar into the 10. And then I would actually bring Jed Spence on for your doggy. Richie, look, who are you going to put on for Richie? Matthias Taylor isn't the striker. Colo is out with a dead leg, apparently. So, do you know what I mean? It's going to be very interesting what we do. I said it before and I say it again. I think we need to buy a striker in January. Yeah, that's true. Suppose you can't even buy a bag of chips for that. No, you can't. That is so true, sir. Lovely. Nice bit of drink. Now, guys, what we've got coming up over the next few days on THFC Till I Die, just give you a little bit of a diary thing. Tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, we got final score where we'll go over the game today, go over the match. We're going to look at also, there will be a predicted player ratings video going out for you members at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. That will be recorded later after the game. We've got instant match reaction as well. That video will be going out as well by 6 o'clock this evening. So I'll have that as soon as the watch along's finished. I don't know if Tequila would join me for 10-15 minutes just to talk about the game and give our thoughts on it. And then we will do the play ratings video and have done all that for you in the morning. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, we got final score. Monday, we've got Spurs recap as we go over the last week at Tottenham from the 2 Premier League games plus the Champions League game and a slight look ahead to our games ahead. Tuesday, we've got what we've got Tuesday. What we're doing Tuesday. We'll do some news beat on Tuesday. Wednesday, I'm not about. I'm actually going back home on Wednesday evening. So I won't be about. James is doing the watch along and before the whistle watch along and final score. So he'll be doing all of them. Thursday, I'm back on at 8 with the look back at the game on Wednesday to give my thoughts on it after watching it again. And also look at the draw, who we will get in the next round. And then we're building up then to the game on Saturday night at 8 o'clock. Yes, it is an 8 o'clock kickoff Saturday night. That's Tottenham. Right. Big up to Dan. Hey, Dermot and chat. What did you think to the news about Paratici getting his contract terminated? I haven't heard that, actually, Dan. I don't know if Tequila can ask our sources if that's true or not. So I leave that to you, bud, if you can. I haven't seen anything about it. I haven't been told about it, Dan, that he's been terminated. But anyway, we're back out for this second half. There's Thomas Frank out. Brennan Johnson is still on the bench. He was talking to Brennan Johnson there, so maybe Brennan is going to come on. at some point. Your doggy and Richie on Brighton are making the change. Gomez is coming on for Brighton here. So Brighton are making the change. We're not making the change. I don't think we are. Are we going to make a change? I don't know. I think we are. We don't know if we are or not. But it is going to be a very interesting start to the second half. It really will. Tottenham 2-1 down at the start of the second half here. Gomez is coming on. I think he might be coming off for the number 11, who tweaked his back a little bit during that first half. So maybe he is. But there's Gomez now coming onto the pitch. With Brighton 2-1 up. Brighton about to get us off and underway in this second half here at the American Express Stadium. Match week 5 of the Premier League here on THFC Till We Die. And we are off and underway here, all the way back to their keeper. And he kicks it long up the field. Tottenham looking to defend. Good header by Romero. Leaves it for Vicario. Back with him. Vicario dominating his area. Shouting in the lovely pink or purple Spurs kit. Looks really snazzy, actually. I really like it. Paratici's name hasn't been mentioned recently by you guys, so I would maybe presume Paratici. No, he is still at Tottenham. The latest news I have, he's still at Tottenham. He's still got a job. A yellow card's coming out here for your kudos here. Let's have a look. It was against Dunk. No, it's against Gomez. He put the tackle in. Ooh, do you know what? He's lucky. He is very lucky. Very lucky that didn't go to VAR, up to a red. So, look, as soon as I hear anything, Dan, I'll let you know straight away. Lovely ball kicked up the field by Brighton, and it goes out for a goal kick. Here's Vicario running. And it's the number 17, Belberba, has come off, and Gomez has come off in his place. So one change for Brighton, no changes for Spurs. So we've still got 5 substitutes to make. And here is Brighton now with the ball. Plays it to Romero. Romero now to Vicario. Vicario to Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven runs it up the field. Can hear it. Tries to find Odegaard. Odegaard now. Here's your doggy. And Spurs are on the attack in the first few minutes of the second half. Can we get a goal here? Can he put a cross in? No, he can't, because your doggy can't cross a fucking ball. Fucking ridiculous. Here's Odegaard. Jesus Christ. How? It's not hard to cross a ball, to pass a ball. Jesus Christ. They think it's that some of these players are making it look like it's an impossible art to conquer. It's an easy art. All you got to do is pass the ball. But anyway, here's Tottenham now being pushed back. Palunia with the ball. Stops. Checks. Goes back. Goes to now Romero. Tottenham into the Brighton half. We'll go all the way back to Vicario. Vicario finds Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven now to Palunia. Palunia to Bentancur. Bentancur now to Romero. Tottenham pushing forward slowly. Very, very slowly. Looking for options. Goes back to Bentancur. Bentancur now. Bentancur to Palunia. Palunia back to Bentancur. Bentancur to Christian Romero. Christian Romero. Thinking of a long pass. Doesn't do it. Here's Bentancur now. Bentancur now to Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven now to Odegaard. Odegaard now. Back to Palunia. Palunia now. Back to Romero. Romero. Tottenham still looking for the long pass. Not finding it. Tottenham here. Being very patient with the build-up. Being very patient. Very pandemic with that. And being pushed back all the time by Brighton, by the way. Which I think is a very good Tottenham hint. Going nowhere, if I can say. But here's Burville. Burville lost it. Goes out. Brighton now on the attack, but Porro gets it back. Well tackled, Porro. That should be a free kick. It is a free kick to Tottenham Hotspur. And we get another goal. Another free kick. Thomas Frank already looking at his substitutions. Talking to Matt Wells, talking to the coaching staff, trying to work out a plan. Probably said to these players, right, I'll give you 10 minutes in the second half. But here's Bentancur. Bentancur looking for the ball. It's gone wide. It's gone out for a corner. Van Heckel saying, no, it didn't come off me, but it did. So, that was such a pass by, is it going out for a corner or a goal kick? What a ball by Romero, by the way. If Bentancur got anything on that, the keeper was left stranded. Let's see now. Does it come off him? Yeah, that's a corner. That's got to be a corner. And it is a corner. Gomez. Tottenham now with the first. Crystal Palace. Bowen's got one back for West Ham. It's 1-1 at the London Stadium. The bubble blowing bubbles are bobbling and blowing again. Try and saying that if you're drunk. Anyway, here's Porro with the free kick now, with the corner kick now for Tottenham Hotspur. 2-1 down, coming up to 5 minutes gone in this second half here at the American Express Stadium, the Premier League. Doesn't go past the first man. Kudos was thinking of a volley, doesn't find it. Udogie now with the ball. Goes all the way back to Vicario. Vicario now, is he going to go long with it? Yes, he is. He's going to kick it long up the field. Looking for Richie. Doesn't find it. Here's Palunia trying to get into the act. Doesn't find him. Here's Romero now. Romero with the ball. Doesn't get it. Mickey van der Ven. Palunia to Romero. Romero to Mickey van der Ven. It's a free kick to Brighton. And no wonder Romero's angry. That was nowhere a free kick. But again, the referee being very nice to Brighton. Probably got a Brighton shirt underneath his refereeing kit. Or probably been offered a Brighton tour around lovely Brighton. There. But here's Porro. Anyway, Porro with the ball back now to Vicario. Vicario now. Sorry, just itchy. Vicario now to Odegaard. Odegaard to Richie. Richie loses the ball. Can we please buy a striker? I would love a striker for Christmas. If you're watching Santa, can you bring Tottenham a striker for Christmas, please? I really would appreciate that. Here's Porro now. Porro to Bergville. Bergville now looking. Is he going to put Kudos in? He is, Good tackle, but Kudos. That was a good tackle. That was from the Brighton, the Brighton captain there. But Porro goes all the way back to Romero. Romero now, is he going to go long? Is he going to go short? It's going to go short to Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven now to Udogie. Udogie to Odegaard on the left-hand side. Odegaard now running at his man. Running. Can he put a cross in? He can to Bergville. Oh, nearly got there, Bergville. That's how you do it. That is how you do it. You whip a ball in. You whip it in fast and you whip it in quick along the ground. All it needs is a touch. What a ball in from Odegaard. It's just so close here. But here's Brighton now on the attack. Brighton are splitting the Tottenham defence in two, but there was Romero. Thank you very much. He says, I'll take that off you. Porro now. Tottenham to Bergville. Bergville back to Porro. Porro now back to Bergville. Kudos now with the ball. Big up to Giant. Yeah, it's so true, Giant Tomo. You ask for a striker, Lang gives you a matchstick. That's so true. That is so true. But anyway, good little backup that was from Bentancur. Bentancur now to Palunia. Palunia now still with the Bentancur now to Bergville. Bergville now to Kudos. Can Kudos put a cross in now? Goes, can we get something here? Can we get a goal? Kudos does run the ball. Runs it off to there. Good start. Come on, Tottenham. Come on. And it goes out now as Andy Glue. What was it? Looks like Postecoglou, but it isn't. It's Andogonglu. Goes out for a corner kick to Tottenham Hotspur on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, sorry. Romero taking his place up right near the goalkeeper. Kudos now with the free kick, with the corner kick to Tottenham Hotspur. Lovely ball floated in. Here's Bergville. Richie was going for it, and it is a free kick. Oh, for Christ. Seriously. Well, maybe a matchstick might do better, actually, Giant, than a striker. But here's Brighton now. Brighton now, lovely ball. Can your doggy get there? Your doggy chasing it and gets the ball back. Well done from your doggy. Tottenham far better in this second half, actually. Palunia, referee gives a free kick. Thank you very much. Let's get that going. I say there will be substitutions in the next 10 minutes, I think. A little bit of by the number 8. And there's Palunia as well. Referee telling him, but the Brighton number 8 needs a bit of a clip around the ear. Big up to everyone that's watching. Can you hit the like button, hit the subscription button if you can, guys? I would be extremely, extremely grateful if you could. And hit that like button. We need more likes. More likes means we get out there more. More means more. We grow more. You know, YouTube doesn't do much for the smaller channels. Goes out for a corner. Richie trying to get across and goes out for a corner. Yeah, YouTube doesn't help small little channels like ours, and they're all built for the big channels. So come on, guys, please like, share, get it out there. It really would mean a hell of a lot to us if we can get there. We're looking, look at that woman there, really going for it. Oh, so come on, you Spurs. There's a few of them being really exuviant. It's sort of really going up the top with the come on the Spurs, but there you go. I'll be probably one of them too. Here's a corner kick now to Brighton. To Tottenham, corner kick to Spurs. Corner kick comes in. Keeper sort of flaps at it. Doesn't go anywhere. Is it going to go out for a throw-in? No, it doesn't. But Bergville gets it back, though. Well done from Bergville. Bergville is going to put Kudos in. No, he's not. He tries to curl one in. Oh, and it goes round the back. And Romero looks at him in disgust. What the hell was that? If I was him, he had sort of, he was there, right? He was there. And then Kudos was sort of here. I would have just passed to Kudos. He would have gone round the back and put a cross in. I think there's going to be some changes made on the bench. Tottenham are getting ready to make changes. He's got a little tap board out again. But here's Brighton coming up to an hour gone, half an hour to go. Tottenham. Here's Richie. Oh, too much on the ball. If it was just a bit lighter, I think Richie was in and on goal. Unlucky. But Tottenham now. Mickey van der Ven now. Here's Odegaard now. Odegaard now. Checks. Goes back now to Bentancur. Bentancur with the ball. Tottenham looking down to find Porro. Porro is going to put a cross in. He is looking for Richie. Oh, he was looking for the run back of Porro. A bad cross again. Too long. And the ball goes out for a Brighton goal kick. And it is. And it's Xavi that's coming on. Xavi is coming on for Tottenham Hotspur. I would say Odegaard's coming on as well. There is Thomas Frank with his ball. Spurs much better in this second half. Absolutely much better. Here's now Romero. Romero is going to put Bergville in. He is. Bergville. There's there's Palunia with the overlap. Doesn't get the ball. Doesn't do much. Puts tackle in though. And gets the ball back nearly. I think he does get the ball back. Oh, Brighton tried to hang it out. But here's Brighton now. Are they going to do? Good tackle from Porro. Porro then stops the ball. And the referee doesn't. He does. He gives the free kick. For fuck's sake, referee. Why is that? That's not a free kick. Seriously. What the fuck are you doing, man? Let's see. Oh, for Jesus Christ. What's really getting on my nerves at the moment is fucking these players just falling over as soon as they're touched. It's like that. Oh, how dare you touch me? I must fall down now. Oh, Agario was way off the line and the Brighton player tried to chip him more or less. Right, it was Dunk as well from the free kick. A good 50 yards out. Tried to chip. Vicario, no way that's going in, but he tried it. But it really pisses me off that these players just get away with it. Think, oh, we'll just flump to the floor. We'll get a free kick. And fucking referees are fucking falling back. Again, another free kick. Or throwing to Brighton. Yeah, no wonder the Brighton manager's happy giving them thumbs up. Well, I'm ref. Yeah, you remember what we give you at half before the game. Yeah, we give you a chuck ice and a pint of beer. Don't forget that. But anyway, back to Brighton's goalkeeper. Looking for options. Does find some. Brighton go from right to left. Tottenham still looking. Brighton just started to come into the ball game a little bit. Brighton did good tackle. That was from Romero. Romero now. Brighton putting the long ball, and it's going to go all the way out for a throw into Tottenham Hotspur. And he's looking to change to the fourth official. I need to make my changes now. Come on. But Tottenham now still being, oh, here's Brighton now. Brighton, are they going to make it 3? Are they going to make it 3? No, good tackling, good defending from Romero. Absolutely beautiful defending that was. Here's Dunk now for Leicester. Doesn't, puts the ball down on the wing. Tottenham kick it back up the wing. Richie, again, yet again. Oh, for fuck's sake, Richie. How many fouls do you give away, man? Yeah, you're going to get booked for it as well. No wonder Romero's having a go. No wonder he's having a go. And he's right to have a go, Romero. Absolutely spot on to have a go. The referee's been an absolute dick all game. I don't know. That should have been a Tottenham free kick. And here is it's Bentancur coming off for Simons. So I don't know what Tottenham are going to do now. How are they going to? It's Simons coming on. So he's coming on for Bentancur. Let's have a look at this again. I never touched him. Oh, for crying out loud. Seriously. I said it before. I said it on Tuesday. GAA is very big over here. If a GAA player did that, feigned injury, he wouldn't show his face for a month, if not a year, out of embarrassment. Shocking. And then Kudus gets fouled and nothing's given. This referee's an absolute fucking joke. Brighton are making their second change of the game. I still don't know how Tottenham are going to change. So Bentancur's come off. So they think it is that Xavi's gone into the 10 role and he's put Bergville back into Bentancur's place. So I would assume that. But here's Tottenham now. Brighton. Oh, Brighton keeping it in. Shoots. Oh, goes wide. That could have been 3-1 Brighton, but it's not. Big up to everyone. Please hit that like button. Let's get this show out here. Let's get this channel out there. Come on. We need more likes. Come on. Even if you're popping in come over from X and just hit the like button. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. Doesn't cost you a damn penny. 62 minutes gone. 2-1 Brighton. Spurs looking for this equaliser. Tottenham looking to get back into the game. Here's Xavi. Xavi fouled. Referee says no free kick. Throw in though. I don't get the referee's an absolute idiot. And Brighton are making a second substitution. It is James Milner that's coming on for Brighton. And it's Gayuda that's come off for Brighton as well, the number 8. Getting an absolute rousing applause. And here comes James Milner. Milner, ex-Liverpool captain. I think he was Liverpool captain for a while. Coming on and just come on to tighten up the Brighton midfield. But anyway, here's Romero. Romero now to Palunia. Palunia plays it long for Kudus. Kudus gets the ball. Now here comes Kudus. Now what can he do? He puts it out wide now to Udogie. Udogie now to Odegaard. Odegaard to Udogie. Xavi looking for it. But here's Richie. Richie now to Udogie. Udogie loses it. Still got the ball. The ball's still in. Xavi shoots! Oh, just wide. Oh, it was just wide of the goal. Free kick to Brighton anyway, but it was Richie. Richie was playing. Udogie should have just played it back to Xavi straight away, but he didn't. But Xavi's goal just wide. Xavi playing in the number 10 row. Richie and Xavi more or less playing up front. Long kick up from the goalkeeper. Well tackled, well headed from Romero. Well done for Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven now to your doggy. Now back to Vicario. Vicario kicks the ball long up the net. Here's Kudos now. Kudos with the ball. Lovely ball. Goes out for a Tottenham throw. Yeah, Spurs throw in here. And it's Porro with the ball. Porro with the ball here now. Richie, Porro, all the way back now to Romero. Romero slowing it down. Over an hour gone. Tottenham still 2-1 down. Can we get an equaliser? A point away from home would not be a bad result, to be fair. Of course, we all love all 3 points, but at this moment in time, I'd take 3 points. Well done from Bergville, but here is now Kudos. Kudos goes past one player. Does it go past two? It doesn't. He finds Simons. Simons to Richie. He should have left it to Richie Bergville. He should have got out of the fucking way and left it. Jesus Christ, man. Richie was in. All you had to do was leave it. Why did you get involved? Why did you make the run through? If you left it to Richie, he would have had a shot and goal and he would have scored. Jesus Christ, man. Look around you. See who's around you. See which player is coming in. Oh, is Richie going to make a better run? Right. I let the ball run. Let it to Richie. No, it's just so frustrating. But it's a throw into Spurs now. The Tottenham big boys are up there. Romero's up there. Mickey van der Ven's up there. Bergville with the long throw in here. Long throw in by Tottenham. By Bergville. Romero trying to get at it. Here's now Porro. Porro now to Bergville. Bergville checks, goes back. Can he put a cross in? He can. It gets deflected. Here's Kudos now. Kudos, what were you fucking doing, man? Jesus Christ. Fuck it. So frustrating. Here's Brighton now on the attack. But here's your doggy now. Your doggy now to Palunia. Palunia now. Tottenham trying to come out of their own 6-yard area. They're probably just coming up to the halfway line. Here's your doggy now. Your doggy Simons. Simons drives at the Brighton defense. Drives at them. Gives them something else to think about. Got no options here. He finds Richie. Richie tried to get it through to him, but it gets back. He goes fine to Odegaard. Odegaard now to Palunia. Palunia now to Romero. Romero just outside, 30 yards outside the Brighton area. Checks, goes back to Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven now to Odegaard. Odegaard now with the ball. Runs on the left-hand side. Can he run? Can he find somebody? He doesn't. He goes back to Simons. Simons tries to get across in. It gets blocked. Tottenham now looking for options now. Here's your doggy. Your doggy to Simons now. Simons coming on. Wants to attack. He shoots. Oh, fucking hell. It was so close. Oh, the keeper, it was going in and the keeper got his fingertips to it. It was Xavi who ran at the defense into the area, trying to put a ball, and the keeper was there. He got his fingertips to it to push it around the post. Oh, it was so close indeed. And here's Simons now. Come on, he's injected a little bit of life into the Tottenham first three. We're winning the corners 9-1, so that's a good point. Bergville was ready to go. Here's now header back in. Looking for Tottenham, looking for options. Doesn't. But Brighton attack now. But Brighton are attacking and Brighton are attacking. It's 3-4 here in Brighton's favour. Good tackle. That was good defending by your doggy. Your doggy gets it back to Mickey Vicario. Vicario now kicks it out to Brighton. Brighton now on the attack. Here's Brighton now on the right-hand side. Looking for options. Doesn't go back. Tottenham nearly got the equaliser to Xavi Simons there and didn't do well at the corner. Here's Brighton slowing things down. Dunk now to Brighton. Brighton now to Mitoma. Mortar now. Back to Dunk now. Less Brighton now. Just keeping the ball. I haven't had much of the ball in the last 10 minutes, so the trying to feel it again. Try to get the feeling for the ball. Keeping it on the deck. Not just passing it around, making Tottenham chase for it. Tyron Tottenham. Palace are 2-1 up against West Ham, by the way, at London Stadium. So that's changing. So West Ham are losing yet again. I would assume Graham Potter will be sacked. That kick's so long, it goes straight into the arms of Vicario, who comes out now. 1, 2. He's well out of his area. Kicks it long up the field. Looking for Richie. Richie now. Here's Burfield. That is a free kick, referee. Why are you not blowing your whistle for free kicks, referee? Seriously. But here's Kudos now. Kudos. He gets a Burfield. Here's Simmons. Oh, God, that was so close. He didn't get a good connection on it either. But what a break from Spurs. There was Kudos again. Lovely ball. Kudos ran there, ran up the right wing, put a beautiful ball. Burfield let it go through his legs. Absolutely. And there was Simmons. Didn't really get a good connection on it. Tried to place it instead of pelting it. And it goes out for a goal kick. But Tottenham are really turning up the ratchet now. Here's Spurs now. Kudos now. Looking to put a ball in. Does he? No. 1 step, 2 step. Put crosses in. Headers out. But Tottenham now back on with Udogie now on the left-hand side. Back to Odegaard. Odegaard now. Odegaard to Palunia. Palunia chips it in. Here comes Simmons, and it goes all the way out for a goal kick to Brighton. 20 minutes to go. Tottenham 2-1 down. Can we get an equaliser? And Brighton are looking to make Brennan Johnson looking that he's coming on. Now, it'd be interesting to see who he comes on for. I would assume Odegaard, which I think is a stupid decision because Brennan Johnson's not a left winger, as we all know. But if he takes Richie, you could put Richie out there to the left and put Brennan Johnson up front. I think he could do that as well. And it is Odegaard. It's like for like. It's Odegaard for Johnson. Johnson will go on left wing. I think that's a stupid decision. Now here's Brennan Johnson. Ole, ole, ole. Johnson scores again. But here's Porro now with the ball. Porro looking for a start of a Tottenham attack. 29 minutes left of this game. We're 2-1 down. Can Spurs get back and get an equaliser? Could they actually get back and win the game? That'd be absolutely ecstatic. I'd be out this door as quickly as my little legs can carry me if that happened. But anyway, it goes out for a Brighton throw-in. I'm sorry if my voice is a bit crackly. I'm coming down with a bug and my throat is killing me. So I do apologise if my commentary is not as good as it normally is. But here's Simmons now. Simmons now to Richie. Richie back. Simmons loses it. But here's Burfield now. Bergville looking for options. Gets fouled. Free kick. Thank you very much, referee. Well done. And you're going to book him as well. Wow. You remember what that's for. Well done, referee. Well done. Like, you learned you were a ref. A ref's supposed to be neutral. You have not been neutral for the whole game. So thank you for booking the Brighton play. You've done very well there. Here's Van der Ven. Van der Ven to Simmons. Simmons back to Van der Ven. Van der Ven puts it out wide to Romero. Romero now to Porro. Porro now on the right wing. Palunia. Palunia tries to get it. Comes off a Brighton player. Goes out for a Spurs throw-in. Here's Porro. Porro to Palunia. Palunia now plays it cross field from right to left. Mickey van der Ven runs after it. Now puts it onto the left side of the pitch. Here's Udogie now. Udogie now to Simmons. Simmons now to Palunia. Palunia to Tottenham now. On the break. There's Kudos now. Kudos looking for options. Was going to use Porro. Doesn't. Here comes Kudos. Checks back. He was trying to find Simmons and the Brighton player got in the way there. Good tackle. That was by Tottenham, but the referee doesn't give anything. The referee's changing his tune a bit. Get up, says Romero to the Brighton player. Here's Simons now, centrally, playing as a 10. Tottenham knocking on the door, keeps knocking and knocking and knocking. The door isn't budging. It's a bit like the three little piggies in the brick house. Tottenham will huff and puff and blow themselves out, but they can't knock the house down. And the referee's lost control of the game of this little bit, to be fair. Jorginho, that's moaning and groaning and doing something. He's been told to get off the pitch for some reason. Oh, he's been taken off. Okay. He's been taken off. And also, Brighton's first goal scorer as well. Their number 11's coming off as well to rouse an applause. So Brighton have made all their 5 subs, I think. Tottenham have 3 more to go. But see, the first goal, Vicario was so out of position. It was like he was cutting no man's land. Do I? Don't I? Should I? Could I? Now, Brighton looking, Welbeck's on as well. So here's Tottenham with a free kick. Can we get something of this game? Puts it out wide too. Kudos now. Good cross in. Johnson at the far post looking for Herrick. It was actually Romero that came in at the far post. Here's your doggy. Your doggy now to Simons. Simons now. What can he do with the ball? We need a bit of magic from Simons. He's asking to put it out wide. Your doggy goes 1. Tottenham. See, Simons told him to put it out wide, but here's Brighton. Oh, and he went early. He went well early. 15 minutes left of this game, guys. So, look, probably with 5 minutes to go, I'm going to ask you, who do you think your man of the match is? Let me know. It's been an even contest the second half, if I'm being honest. I think both teams are sort of going for it, but I think Spurs have been more the adventurous than Brighton have, to be fair. But anyway, here's Palunia. Palunia now to Porro. Porro now on the left wing. Cooks it inside. Here's Romero. Notice the ball there. Here's Bergville. Romero moving forward as well. Bergville to Kudus. Kudus now. What can Kudus do? He runs at your man's. He runs at the. Oh, well done from Kudus. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Just lost his foot in there. And there's Welbeck now back. Kudus now trying to get the ball back for Spurs. He does get it back through Porro. Porro. There's Thomas Frank waving and structuring. But here's Simons now. Tottenham building yet again. Here's Porro. Lovely ball in. Looking for Brennan. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, it's going to be one of those games, isn't it? It's going to be one of those games. Here comes Brighton. Goalkeeper ready to kick it long up the field. Tottenham trying to get back into it, coming up now. Oh, here's Brighton, and it says game over. It says game over. Oh, well tackled from Romero. Absolutely saved Tottenham there. Is that the turning point? Is that Brighton's chance to win it? Tottenham got a chance left. Here's your doggy now. Your doggy running up the wing, left wing, cuts in, gets no free kick. Brighton now get the ball. Tottenham pushing forward, looking for the winner. Being left back, and it goes all the way. And there is Vicario. We're coming up with 12 minutes of this game left. Can Spurs get an equal? I'd take a point now. I would take a point all day long. Keeps the momentum going. Keeps the unbeaten run going as well. Here is Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven now to Romero. Romero now to Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven now to your doggy. Your doggy now goes to Palunia. Palunia back to Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven goes back to Romero. Romero now going from right to left, going centrally. Here's Richie. Richie loses it. Ball comes off, but there is Mickey van der Ven again to pick up the pieces. Here is your doggy now. Brennan Johnson loses it again. Ball gets kicked out, and here's Brighton now with Welbeck now. What can he do? Or here's Brighton now on the attack. And Brighton are going to break it, and they have broken it. And Vicario again was caught in absolutely in no man's landing, whipped it across the 6-yard area. And the number 14 for Brighton just couldn't get there. Big up Gerard. I knew they would F it up when pressure is on. They bottled it. I think it was individual errors more than them bottling it, Gerard. I think bottling it is a bit of a strong word, to be fair, man. I get your point, but I think it's a bit of a strong way of saying it. But anyway, here is Palunia. Palunia now to Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons runs at the Brighton defence, goes past one, goes past two, play Richie in. Richie now. Can he score? And Richie just passes. Shoot, you're a striker. You're not a midfielder. You're not a defender. You're not a winger. You're a fucking striker. Shoot at the goal. That is your job. Holy bloody moly. Jesus. Here's Kudos now with the ball. Gets it back. Well done. Here's Porro. Oh, I am at 81 minutes. So, okay. Thanks for telling me. I've got a goal to look forward to now. Thank you. You cheered me up now. Anyway, here's Van der Ven. Tottenham 2-1 down with 9 minutes to go. Can we get an equaliser? According to Giant 68, we are at 2-2. But here's Simons. Simons goes past one. Goes past two. Puts it out wide to Kudos now. What can Kudos do? Puts a cross in. It's an Come on, let's get a winner now. Come on. We're 2-2. Come on. Let's do the Brighton what they did to us last year. Let's go and get a third. Come on. And it's an own goal by Van Hickel. There's a ball there by Simons. Simons then put a lovely crossfield ball to Kudos. Kudos there. Lovely ball. There was Kudos. He trapped it, put a cross in, a dangerous cross in. It was a header by Palunia that came off the defender, and it was in the back of the net, and Tottenham have equalised out of nowhere. We're going to leave here with at least a point, but can we get all three? Can we do to Brighton what they did to us last season to come from 2-0 down and win 3-0, win 3-2? Come on, Tottenham. Let's do this. Come on. As the rain opens up, it pours down in sheets and everything. The heavens have opened. But here's Brighton now. It's 2-2. Game all with about 8 minutes left. Brighton trying to get a ball in. Good put out by Porro. Porro now back to Brighton. I got the ball. Brighton now attacking on the left-hand side. Trying to get back. Trying to find something. Good tackle that was. Here's Palunia. I'm sure that will go down as an own goal, by the way, not as a Palunia goal. It will go down as an own goal. But here's Brighton now. Brighton now. Here's Welbeck. Oh, well done from Bergville. Bergville now with the ball. Drives forward as the rain comes down. Passes it now. Well done. Here's Kudos now. Kudos loses it. The ball is just, the pitch is so slippery. It really is. Big up to your Giant 68 bringing that breaking news that Spurs had equalised. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I will do. Sorry. Thank you. Got all I got stuck up in the moment there. But here's Tottenham now. Simons now has been an absolute game changer in that 10 role. And we can see what he can do when he plays in that 10 role. He's been absolutely brilliant in there. Been so, inquisitive. But here's Simons now. Simons still with one penalty. That's the penalty. I am sorry. That is a penalty. You got to give that. VAR has to look at that. That is a penalty all day long. I am sorry. That is a penalty. VAR are looking at this. Now Simons is down holding his ankle. That is a penalty all day long. Brighton are making a couple of changes, but what's the referee doing here now? No penalty. Do you know, this is where we need a bit of comeback from VAR. We should have had a penalty in the goal last week. This is a penalty. They need to even it up. Well, there's Thomas Frank with all these coaches absolutely saying this is what we need to do. The Spurs fans have been absolutely fantastic. Not a penalty. That is a disgrace. That is a fucking disgrace. Again, VAR ruling against Tottenham. Again, absolute fucking. What are they doing in that VAR room? Are they watching movies or doing something? It was a penalty. And again, VAR has ruled against Tottenham. But here's Brighton now on the attack. Crosses it in. Oh, Welbeck tried to get their header back, but Palhinha did what he had to do. Bet the ball out. And Vicario doing it. Come on. He's doing this on his 6-yard area. That meant everything. But here's Brighton now. We're coming up to the end of the game. There will be a bit of time added on. But good header out from Palhinha. There was Welbeck. No, it wasn't. It was number 26 trying to do a volley. A special volley, but there's Welbeck. But Vicario, Palhinha did what he did. But anyway, 9-2 to corners. Tottenham did win the corners, by the way. Big up to Carl Simpson said, I would take a draw away from home. Brighton are a good team, but we are going to nick it. I think we are too. And it goes out. Here's your doggy now. Your doggy trying to find some options, trying to find it, kick it long up the field, gets off the Brighton 2 players. It's a Tottenham throw-in. How is that a Brighton throw-in? Seriously, referee. Are you serious? Are you blind? Are you Mr. Magoo in disguise? You must be. You need to go to Specsavers. You rarely do. I'll pay for you to go to Specsavers. You bloody can't see a damn thing. Should have had a penalty, and that was a Tottenham throw-in, and you're standing there going, oh, I didn't see it. Fucking hell, man. This game is so backwards and forward. Good tackle from Romero. That's not a free kick. And of course you're going to book him as well. Of course you are, you fucking idiot. I swear to God, these referees are knobheads. That was a good tackle. It's a man's game. It's not a man's game. It's a physical game. It's a contact sport. You're allowed some contact. Porro gets taken off now. Runs off the pitch. Who's coming on? Jed Spence and Archie Gray are coming on as well because Burville's coming off as well. Burville looked absolutely spent. But here's Archie Gray and Jed Spence have come on. So Jed Spence does get a few minutes, which I thought he would do. Did the ref leave his guide dog in the chat? I think he did, John 68. I'll tell you one thing. It's absolutely horrendous. Anyway, here's James Milner with the free kick now for Brighton, a good 40 yards outside the Tottenham area. Vicario, no wall, but there's Vicario. Milner tries to chip it into the right, but good kicks it back in. Oh, but here's Simmons now. Simmons now running with the ball, gets tackled. Tottenham now getting a little bit, not keeping the ball, letting it go all the time. But here's Brighton. We're coming up to a minute to go before the end of the game, plus injury time, plus time added on, probably 3 or 4 minutes, I think we might get, maybe 5, because of the thing with Simmons being down. But here's now Jed Spence on the ball. Jed Spence now doing his defensive duties against the number 22 for Brighton. He attacks him, puts the whips it across. Good kick out. That is from Romero. Brighton now still on the attack, still looking for the win themselves. Can Tottenham now get the ball and just get some control out of this? But here's Brighton, and it's gone out, and it's gone out for a goal kick, and Tottenham will take that all day long. But the referee, again, has been VAR called into action. And again, VAR ruled against Tottenham. If that was Manchester United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, it would be all being given to them. Yeah, of course you can have a penalty. Of course, here, have it with open arms. We do it with flowers, and we do it with champagne, and we do it with strawberries and cream. Tottenham asks for a penalty. No, you're not getting one, mate. Absolute disgrace. But anyway, here's your doggy. Your doggy now to Richie. Richie trying to get the ball. Oh, Van der Ven now has been caught out. But good tackle from Romero. Romero now puts it out, but the ball goes out. But there, oh, that's a free kick. Jesus Christ, man. Is Brighton going to keep it in? No, it's going out for a goal kick. 5 minutes added on to the end of this game. Can Tottenham Hotspur nick it at the end? Can we? Can we grab a late winner? And can we take all 3 points back to White Hart Lane? Or well, are they going to take a point? But here's Vicario now. My feelings on the game, right, I will give at the end, like, or on the instant match reaction. But I think this game has ebbed and flowed. But I tell you one thing, Tottenham has shown character today. And that's one thing we've been lacking over the last couple of years under Ange. We showed character, we showed grit, we showed determination, especially in that second half to get back. And we're not done yet. We're not done yet. We're looking for the winner. There's Kudos now with the ball. Still got the ball. Tries to put it through. Looking for Brennan Johnson. Brennan Johnson gone hiding again. But here's your doggy now. Your doggy, Brighton. Milner gets it. But here is Brighton now on the attack. Will Brighton nick it at the end? Here's Brighton now. Good tackle from Jed Spence, and it goes out for a Brighton throw-in. Tottenham are being pinned back here by Brighton. Here's Wiffer with the throw-in, the number 27 for Brighton. Just cannot get out of our own area. Brighton are really pinned us back. Is it going to be a long throw-in? He's taking his time with the ref telling him to get on with it. This is time wasted anyway. But throwing now. Here's Milner now. Tries to kick it in. And there's Vicario, well caught. That is from Big Vic. And Big Vic tries to get the ball going. Tries to get it going early. Doesn't. Finds it. Keeps the ball. Sensible thing to do. Trying to find. But here's Mickey Van der Ven. Mickey Van der Ven now to your doggy. Your doggy running up that left wing. Trying to find options. Trying to find something. Doesn't. Tries to find. It's a free kick to Spurs. Your doggy was found there by James, I think by Gomez. By Gomez for Brighton, the number 25. And Tottenham get a free kick. Coming up to 3 minutes gone. 2 minutes left in the game. Can Tottenham nick a winner? Can Tottenham gain 3 points? But here's Tottenham now. But here's Spurs with Kudos now. Can Kudos offer us something? Can he put something in? Can he tries to shoot? Oh, we got a deflection. It's going out for a corner. Oh, that nearly dipped into the top corner. It really was. Kudos with the ball. He tried to attack on the right, then took a shot then. And it got a deflection of Donk as well. If it got a deflection any other way, that would have been in the top corner of the net. But Spurs get a corner with 2 minutes, sort of minute and a half left of the game. Kudos with the corner. Referee standing over the ball. The referee's telling players to stop it. Mickey van der Ven. Can Tottenham snatch a last-minute winner here? Mickey van der Ven's in there. Archie Gray's in there. Simmons in there. Romero in there. Here comes Kudos now. Corner comes in. Corner, headed out. But Brighton getting out. But here's Richarlison now. Richarlison now with the ball. Richarlison, can he keep it in? He can't. It's a Tottenham throw-in. Here's Brennan Johnson now. Oh, for fuck's sake, Johnson. Jesus Christ, man. You're a footballer. A blind man would do better. Fucking hell. But here's Kudos now. Kudos now to your doggy. Your doggy to Archie Gray. Archie Gray to Kudos. Kudos loses it. Tries to get it back. And I do feel that will be that. There's not a lot of time left now. The referee does give the free kick to Brighton. Brighton now. Brighton will feel very avenged by this. I think Tottenham will be the happier of the two men. And there was Archie Gray having to go with your doggy. But anyway, here's Vicario now. Vicario to Romero. And that is it, guys. Tottenham come from 2-0 down to get a 2-2 draw here at the American Express Stadium. A game of two halves, really. A game where Tottenham Hotspur did not start well. They were 2-0 down by half an hour. Oh, dear. Do you know what? I'm absolutely over the moon with that. Absolutely. To come for 2-0 down shows grit, determination, and, and resilience. But there's still a lot to learn from this game. There's still a lot to do. I tell you one thing. I'm saying it now. I think some of these players really have to look at them. Brennan Johnson came on and did absolutely fuck all. You've got Richarlison up there running around like a headless chicken. Yes, he got a goal, but not good enough. I mean, with the throw into Brennan Johnson, he literally chucked it at him. Absolutely ridiculous. I have to say again, the first half, we weren't at the races. We really weren't. Brighton were the better team in the first half. But Tottenham, to come back from 2-0 down, it feels like a win more than a draw for me. It really does. So let's see what people think. Tequila says, he did say 2-2, to be fair. What do I win? You win a show with me. There you go. You win a show with me. How's that, Tequila? Where is it? Tequila, you win a guest appearance with Dermo. that when he says, where is it now? So I get to go to work. Cheers, bro. Yeah, Colin should do a watch along for WWE, mate. Big up to Shimu. Gerard said, too many donkeys still at the club. Fact. Look, he's having a go. He is having a go with Romero as captain. I don't think. But look, if I was Thomas Frank, I would be. It's a good point. Look, for where we were and how we were playing, it's a very, very good point. But look, we're still a work in progress. We're still a work in progress. There's still a lot of players that shouldn't be there. And I just think, to come from 2-0 down to get 2-2, I think is a very, very good point. And Tequila's right. Brighton are no mugs. They're a decent side. So look, there's Viv there with Vinay talking there. Yeah, I know, Viv. I know I'm absolutely I'm on first none terms with Viv. Big up to you, Keith B. He says, I'll take the point. I think if you said to anyone, would you take a point before the start of this game? I think a lot of Spurs fans would beat your hand off. But I know Thomas Frank won't be happy with that. He will not be impressed with that. He will want all 3 points. But do you know what I mean? A point's a point, and gets us up that table, keeps us. I think it sends us second for the time being. Let me just check the Premier League. Let me check the Premier League table for you guys. I do feel with that. Now, let's see if it's updated. No, it hasn't updated yet. I'm just waiting for it to update. It should update soon, actually. Yes, Spurs do go into second place. With now, after 5 games, 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat, 10 goals scored, 3 goals against. Goal difference of +7. Arsenal are playing Man City tomorrow, so we're ready to do with Man City doing us a favour tomorrow and winning it. That would be great. But guys, man, we need Solanke back to come back real soon. Yeah, we do. You do. Look, I went for 3-0 and I may be optimistic, but look, that's just me. Big up, Jared. You did go for 1-1 last night, to be fair to you, Jared. So I think you're spot on with that. Tequila was spot on with 2-2. Yeah, we do need Solanke back, Keith, more than ever. We rarely do. But look, a point, if somebody said to me at the start of the season after 5 games, you'd be second in the league with 10 points, I think, is it? Is it 10 points? Is it 10? Yeah, with 10 points. And you got Wolves next. I would take that. Look, for Vicario for the second goal, Keith, I get why people are blaming him, but I just don't feel he could. It was such a good shot, and there was so much spin in it. There was so much spin on the ball. When Vicario put his hand out, he got a hand to it, but not strong enough to either. He tried to push it round. I think what he should have done was pushed it up over the bar instead of trying to push it around the post. I think if he pushed it up over the bar, I think he would have saved it. We got Giants says previously we would have collapsed. Yeah, we would have done. We would have fell apart. That would have been a 4. Under Ranch, that would have been a 4-0 for desperately. But good comeback it was. November will come in. Will be the thing. But that's the show I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look at probably on Monday. I'm gonna look at Tottenham's next sort of couple of months of Premier League. Look, Gerard. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, like you are with Vicario. I think Vicario is a better keeper than a lot of people give him credit for. I think the first goal was his fault. I think he was caught in no man's land. It was either he was caught in no man's land. So he was further coming back, or he didn't know do I go back? Do I come forward? What do I do? He did. And the second goal, I think he could have pushed it over the net. But I will blame him more for the first goal than the second goal, if I'm being honest. But guys, that is it. That is the end of your watch along. Thank you all for watching me. Absolutely loved your company. You've been so good in the chat as well. Guys, we are back. There will be a player ratings video out tomorrow at 11. I may even do it live as a member show. So we might even do that. So watch for that, actually. We'll do my play ratings as a member show. They will be an instant match reaction. I don't know if Tequila could jump on and give me a hand if you let me know in the chat or not. If not, it's grand. I'll quickly do it myself. Just talk about the game. But there will be one up tonight, and that will be out by 8 o'clock tonight, guys, or 9 o'clock tonight. But guys, thank you. Pick up your memberships as well. Join me live tomorrow at 11 with the member shows with my play ratings. That is going to go live out for you members. So watch me tomorrow. But guys, thank you all for watching. Tottenham Hotspur come from 2-0 down to get a first draw of the season. We're second in the league with 10 points, 5 points behind Liverpool, a point ahead of Arsenal and Crystal Palace as well. So Tottenham Hotspur, whoever thought after 5 games we would be in second place? You know, is a title challenge on? Who knows? But Tottenham Hotspur are back. Come on, you Spurs. In Thomas Frank we trust. We never stop. And as Tequila always says, and I will say it, it's all, as Tequila always says, it's just who we are, mate. I'm not as good as Tequila doing the Aussie accent, but thank you all for watching. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Pick up your memberships as well, guys. And I'll see you later. Come on. Tottenham Hotspur are back. Come on, you Spurs.